If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL.Exchange. They offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, they support all platforms, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
Creating as many opportunities downfield. Dorito usually takes charge and changes things up. He'll go for demos. He'll take your boost. He's that aggressor that extends rotations forward. And Atomic originally comes in. He's the star player, and he's the one who's actually making a difference with the first goal.
Atomic has got no interest in the German Amigos 50-50 game. We're 35 seconds into this one. What's playing for Luminosity? A third Luminosity player is waiting in the wings as well in Ixo, so that roster didn't quite work together. Have all come together eventually to make it here, but it's someone that's not part of that little trio. It's their own trio, Dorito, and he doubles the lead.
And this is the best goal for G1. You don't have to take any risk. You can shoot it directly from your own side. The rotations broke down for German
Amigos. Big and Top can't quite get it on target. When he could, but it was saved by Dorito once again for G1. The player that scores then makes a stunning save. Yeah, the fact that German Amigos are overextending shows a few nerves, but they make it back, and they get back into this game.
Yep, good response, too. They've got 1 minute and 9 seconds marked by 8. A little bit late on the challenge, and Tox is given a free right side. And then, of course, things slowed down a bit at the beginning, but starting to heat up for G1 off the backboard, but nobody's there. And Atomic could have punished on the whiff from the goalkeeper, but it's still in the air. And now passing between each other, G1 take the first.
That was the finish of a man with confidence as well, especially after completely missing his lines when the first shot came about. There's lots of people who've pretty much given up on them ever making it, and they're trying to prove to themselves that was incorrect. As Ivan takes the shot, Ivan sinks it in the bottom right.
Ivan, I mean, he's just carrying along with the speed of this pass. Catalysm from the sidewall clangs it across. And whenever that's
the demo as well, another save from Dorito, his 4th of the game, and each one has been substantial.
I think he just likes making it entertaining. He's rotating it slowly, and now he's getting the double tap, or maybe Atomic stealing it. Either way, it looks pretty. They're getting the job done, and they're up 2-1.
Dorito there, yeah, I think he got the call from Atomic. I think that was exactly as planned. Dorito will be so proud of his performance, but Tox is coming forward. The man for German Amigos hasn't been to a major. Ivan steaming in, saved again, this time by Atomic. German Amigos can't quite break through yet. Dorito, can he make the save? Not this time. It's Tox that bundles it home.
They finally get past the man who's getting every save imaginable. Tox, this one was just a 50-50 and overwhelms Dorito on the goal line.
Suddenly, this series is absolutely alive as Catalysm comes forward. Mark by 8's underneath him. Another bump. Calls into action, Mark by 8. He doesn't have the answer.
This is Tox infiltrating your own defensive end. He was looking for a corner boost, but said, okay, I could just turn around quickly and take out Atomic, punch him out the air. That's a very heavy and offensively minded G1.
Atomic's going to take this boost. Catalysm is his only target. Dorito takes Catalysm out. Does Atomic have the double tap? Of course he does. 1-0 G1.
Of course he does. I mean, he's not going to miss this one. Dorito, he understood that the demos were so effective in the last game that denied him. So if you can't get demos that connect, if you can't find bumps, what mechanics can you throw at G1?
We'll have to get the ball first, and right now it's G1 that have it. Dorito, lovely first touch, and gets the bump. It's just a bit wide, but he throws it into the middle where Atomic is waiting. Dorito at the heart of everything.
And this is patience as well from Atomic. He would have gone up and double committed, but he backflipped out of the rotation. Let Tox and Ivan. It was a 2v1 situation. I think the easiest call is to have somebody go for the demo, and that ball was floating, lobbing towards the net. A great pass from Catalysm, but an even better save from Mark by 8, who then gets bumped, I believe. So much aggression, so much pressure, and German Amigos can finally get one.
Smart finish from Tox. There were goalkeepers there for G1, but he managed to pick waiting for that one. So can Tox and will Tox want to do anything more with this one? But just take some time. The 50-50 works out for German Amigos. The finish doesn't. Tox has one more chance, maybe. And Tox sinks it. His second decent finish of the game.
They got 3 attempts. 1 there for Ivan, 2 for Catalysm, and 3rd time's the charm for Tox.
No easier than it was. Catalysm could make it 3, not quite. Mark by 8 gets the block, all he can do. Catalysm's still coming. I mean, German Amigos, they don't need to chuck 3 players forwards because one of them apparently will do as much work. But out of nowhere, there's a Mark by 8.
it didn't even look like they overextended too much. We had some player back. It was Tox, who's almost looking too far back. Nobody wanted to challenge in the midfield. Tox
again, but Ivan will be able to get there. That's marked by 8, and he sends it high. I don't think Dorito wanted the pass there. It was a little bit too floaty, and that may well see it away when you consider.
There it is.
I was going to say how good GA are at defending, but if they score a third, doubly so.
Yeah, it's over now. Ivan, good interception. Atomic, he was going for some kind of teammate passing play. Neither is German Amigos. All tied up in this series, 2 apiece. Game 5. Ivan looking to start things out strong, but it's Tox with the follow-up.
Lovely play from Ivan. Look at the creativity here. He just fakes out the second touch, and Tox is the grateful recipient. I love an aerial fake.
Yeah, and that's got to be
in the face. That's true. But after spending an extra minute deciding and trying to figure out how not to get slapped or pied in the face, it just hurts that much more. But G1, they've stepped their game up after going behind, looking a little bit faster, looking a little bit better, and Atomic gets them back.
And look at this pass from Mark by 8. This man just used a slingshot to get this ball all the way off the ceiling. And it's almost unpredictable. You can't read that. Intended to be a fake. We've seen a few mechanical errors from him. He just got a good look at the net. I'm not seeing the best performance from Mark, but he could change that with his flip reset, or maybe a fake. He faked the flip reset. The defender thought he was going to go for it, but Mark by 8 just actually hit the gas and drove straight behind the ball.
Hello, Mark by 8. It doesn't have to be too fancy. 3-2 to G1, and it's already been a long old day for them, Turtle.
It's been quite the long day for G1, but German Amigos are just getting started, and they're hoping it's not going to be over quickly, but Dorito, he's looking to make quick work of German Amigos.
In the last game, it was German Amigos who took the lead straight from kickoff. They ended up losing it.
You got that first initial goal. You don't have to be too risky. You can take boost and hope to get another free mistake.
Well, I think the game plan is to let Mark by 8 do his thing still. He definitely hasn't shown any signs of slowing down.
Nice touch.
His decision-making is great. Wow. He puts that one on a plate for Atomic, and German Amigos, deep defending, punishes them again.
And the key word that you just said, Cole, decision-making. Mark by 8 had so many options. He could have gone for an initial shot. And the most efficient one is to just simply drop it down and let your teammate smack the ball into the back of the net.
And now we have 3.5 minutes for G1 to hold their nerve, but German Amigos are helping them. Dorito on the score sheet again.
Second goal for Dorito. Might be the easiest one he gets. Catalysm.
On G1's player cams as this flip reset goes towards the top corner. Just to see if any of them were starting to twitch and starting to celebrate a bit too early.
Oh no, what is going on?
But their defending is not. Just a lump of a hit forward comes them undone.
Oh man, might be getting too overconfident. This is double commit. Atomic and Mark by 8 both throwing themselves at the ball. Then Mark by 8 is rotating back quickly. There we go. This could start it though. They have to score on the next drive that goes towards the opposition's half. Tox needed a better 50-50. Dorito wasting more time. Everybody push forward. Dorito, the man we started talking about in the beginning of the series, he's now the one to potentially end it and put the final dagger in.
Special would that be to see Mark by 8 back on land. Ever since you got removed from BDS, he's the one with the first realistic shot on target. And it's punched clear by Quadrant. And it's not going to be able to, they're not stopping this one though. Mark gets another chance. This time, the sniper is back.
Well, they are not tired in the slightest. G1 up and running immediately.
I'm pretty sure that's true. We're going to need Direct to fact check me on that. Now you've made me doubt myself. But yeah, Relate Wave, he's made the ball.
About.
Yeah, he's on a pretty good streak here. This is a great chance now for Ixo to score. He takes it. Cash sets it up. Ixo puts it home.
Well, if he is going to keep that stat going, then he's going to be looking towards those players either side of him. They've been the playmakers ever since.
Let's have a teammate waiting in the middle for it. Relate Wave doesn't get the clear to work out for himself. It's not going to go well for them on the back end either. End-to-end stuff from G1. Full team play. Cash just couldn't get that pinch off his own backboard to go to the side. Backboard. And Dorito's going to cut rotation, turn early. Ixo matches him. Quadrant really lacking opportunities. Towards the tail end of this game, G1 are all over them.
And that was such a mess caused. I don't understand how this got as bad as it did. Looking over towards Cash, he had boost to work with. Relating Wave had boost to work with. And
they're really just trying to control the ball there. They don't want to slap it away with a half clear. With the 1 goal deficit. The kickoff might play in their favor here. Indeed it has. Cash looking to shoot directly. Oh, what a goal from Cash. Just when you think he's going to drop down a pass, he goes on the other side of the ball and shoots it.
That is unbelievable by Cash. Well, you're wondering
there's a quadrant defender diving who's about to be outplayed. Of course, that time there wasn't a defender diving into position, so Mark's touch just looked like a bit of a giveaway of possession. You know, from this POV, he's not sure. Oh, this is a bit of a mess on G1's goal line now. Relating Waves here to play, but what happened here?
Getting bullied. He's just getting bullied.
Oh, he pre-jumps this as well. I mean,
I can imagine this is not the way G1 would like to go about the situation they find themselves in when you've got the nerves that I'm sure this sort of tiebreaker guild.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Well, speaking of nerves, I don't think you would see this any other time from a player like Mark by 8.
oh, it's definitely a tough position there for Mark. It's so unfortunate for Leek. So he's done well there to spot Cash for the pass and just couldn't really get out of the way of it. Didn't want to waste the little boost he did have. Oh, look at this from G1. They've actually scored now to make this very tense at the ending. And it's Atomic with a great recovery. Relating Wave not expecting him to have that much pace in the shot. I know it's a bit of a tense start already. There's Ixo again with a great read and a great save.
This is the sort of Rocket League that I find so much fun to watch, Johnny. That is just it.
Wow.
Ixo, massive on both sides of the field.
With that save, really for me is play of the game, but great snipe across the pitch. Social media recently about how underrated he feels their team has been all season and currently as well. They need to prove it here, and they are. Relating Wave makes it too. Ixo lunges in the back corner, takes Mark out the play. Relating Wave was quicker up than Atomic. Good speed.
He plays is the tell as to how Quadrant feels.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think there's a few teams in that regard.
Cash
look at this
QB1.
It's going to land. Well, Mark runs it in. This is a great decision. What a little pass that is from Atomic. Well, finding Mark in the back corner. Dorito knew immediately what he had to do. Great timing of Cash. He didn't get too far ahead either. Just like that sweet spot. Right behind your opponent. Oh, you're joking. This is just not acceptable.
The stage is yours.
What on earth are G1 doing? I mean, I've pointed out they've close cheated quite a few times today. Ixo goes for a big dunk on the kickoff, and they've made the most of those opportunities all game, but sometimes when you play those bumps facing the wrong direction, it can result in things like that. Oh, wait a minute, what is happening here? Well, Quadrant's defense has been so organized, and all of a sudden, they get a goal out of nowhere. Cash just left it. He didn't realize Dorito was going to... and, you know, maybe take that one extra touch before shooting, just to make sure that you're not passing to the final defender.
Oh, Cash underneath, straight to Relating Wave. What a duo that was! How early is this communicated where Relating Wave is just sat underneath waiting for it?
Yeah, Cash just completely fakes out the first challenge there.
Cash, who seems very happy now to, rather than go for the outplay, also go for the 50. As Dorito, backboard double tap, it's down from Mark! Top corner!
Great work from Dorito. That is not an easy reset double to threaten, but not only does he nail the reset, he also completely...
We definitely will by accident. Okay, we definitely will. So they go back to Dorito, has got Cash waiting for him. Atomic goes underneath!
Wow.
What a read!
Just perfect, absolutely perfect from Atomic. He's up quickly and predicts the pre-jump from Cash, shoots it underneath him.
Off target from him. G1 is still hunting for these demos. Relating Wave. Oh, that's not amazing from Dorito back in. Atomic over the...
Wow.
It is every single time. Recovery after recovery, and Atomic has outdone them.
Again, he's just fastest to the stealing bounce. He reads it more quickly. Same dunk strategy that Ixo pulled off in the last game. I'd love to see Ixo bring that one back, though. It looks wide open every time. It really does look like a very free opportunity on net, as this might be Cash off the back of a Relating Wave double center ball. Has fought back for Quadrant.
That's beautiful from Relating Wave. My goodness. And if you're G1,
Still,
you just
timeout available for Quadrant if this one doesn't go too well. G1 really have made the most of their chances. Here's another one, Atomic with a double, and he puts it in. I mean, that is a phenomenal hat trick from Atomic. 2 quick reads on ceiling bounces, and now a consistent double tap. 4-2 G1.
So much credit. Number 5, who is going to be taking the series point, the double series point? It's Dorito starting us off up against Cash, and Cash backflips almost in surrender to the might of Dorito.
Yeah, Ixo is just a hair away from bumping Dorito there. You can see that he's trying that left. Cash completely isolated. As we're saying, you don't want to be in 1v1s against these mechanical players. And they are actually going to send one right back. Well, look who it is. It's Relating Wave from the back corner kickoff, who fakes the air dribble up high, slows it down, dunks the mark by 8. Back to the ball. Relating Wave and Ixo still following up on him here. The attack's not done. What a start to the game this is. But Quadrant have overextended again. Doritos 1v1. And another perfect flick sets him up for an open net. Well, do not let this guy dribble your last man. You're not going to have a good time. That was a 0 boost flick from Dorito. He launched it into Dorito, the joint. Once again, doing what's required.
The pace of this series is all over the place. It goes from being a slow, methodical one to just outright blistering. It's going to be Ixo who wins the race. That was a photo finish to see who hit the ball first, but Ixo just across the line.
Oh, well, this is just Relating Wave against Dorito in this game. What a pack.
Nobody loitering on that far side. Here comes Cash. And you look at the way Relating Wave has been playing, it's easy to remind yourself it's Relating Wave the bump!
He's done it again, Relating Wave. He stops G1 from getting control back
for this series. Dorito to come and challenge him. 45 seconds left. 1 goal difference. Dorito wins the challenge. Cash might not get back in time. Pass over to the side, and they take Cash out by adding an extra layer to the play.
Well, that dunk from Dorito is disgusting. How has he read that? And I believe he's intentionally hit the near post for once. Not the quickest to the ball. Cash pass 2. Ixo trying to dunk through the last man. Looks like we've got a momentary slow in the pace, but not for long. Dorito with the finishing goal. Atomic lays it off to him. What an assist. Sneaking it past Relating Wave. And Cash had no chance from that
point there, Johnny, but I'm disagreeing with you. Well, let's see what Quadrant have got here. No more timeouts left. Relating Wave off the ceiling. Are we going to get a continuation? It's Ixo. He stuck it in.
Well, yes, we are. Relating Wave right back to his game 5 farm. With a ceiling pass. Atomic thought it was in. I mean, he saw Relating Wave hit the ball. He thinks, well, that must be...
Or maybe add 2 when Relating Wave's going for it. It was him versus Dorito. Maybe the only person that could have beaten to that ball. You're Relating Wave, who is going to move on to this. He's actually got a target. He has hooked around that ball and given it some hit to put it in.
A brilliant pass from Ixo. Relating Wave trusting him. And turns aggressively. Just over a year ago that we had Vamos winning a tiebreaker in North America, Complexity, over SSG. And it's looking like they might need to do it in Game 7 in Europe as well if Vamos are going to take another tiebreaker. Relating Wave makes it 3. It was never going to be that easy. Never going to be that.
I mean, I say that. It very well could be.
I mean, they've been on form in this game as well. I think Relating Wave in particular, he's just so effective every time he gets involved in offense. So look at this though. It's your man Dorito. He doesn't want to be forgotten about. I mean, this is just ridiculous. They are dominating.
Well, I was going to say,
I want to see it. I mean, if you can 1v3, surely you can 1v1.
So 2 minutes away. Maybe 1 goal away. Dorito actually fakes out Cash. Whoa!
Oh boy.
Hold on there. 1 goal between them. Lots of time on the clock.
Now, listen, if Dorito has called that, if that was...
I'm nervous for them at the moment, Johnny. It's one of those theories. You can tell how much it means to everybody. Ixo would have loved to see it. Now it's Dorito chasing around. Mark Bay is going to go looking for Cash. Can Cash survive? No, he cannot.
Goodness.
The ultimate comeback. G1, hold all the cards.
Quadrant, you cannot send 2 players. You've got a 1 goal. Quadrant are going to be delighted that he couldn't catch up to that one. Because they have been reeling at the pressure Doritos put on them. He's all over them again. Looks for a double at the near post. Faking shots. And there it is! Dorito to Atomic to the back of the net.